Hey everybody, this is Sky. How you doing today? I'm hoping you're having a great day. This has been an end of a long day for me, and I wanted to get this video in, so if I goof up, act goofy, or a little off, it's been a long one. We all know how that is, right? Alrighty, this is my Project Pan update. I originally called it Experience 6 till summer, but I've flipped through more than 6 products, though I still have one original project from when I started, and that would be my L'Oreal blush, and it's been the forever. I grabbed the wrong one. I told you I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm tired. I should probably hold off to do this tomorrow, but I don't want to. My L'Oreal blush. I have been using it. I'm not consistent, and I've been using it more of a topper than anything else. It's just really hard to get through blushes. A little bit goes a long way, so it's like I barely moved that down. I don't think I'll finish it by the end of this Project Pan. That's going to be my big loser of the whole thing. I'm not going to finish it. But you know what? It is what it is. Alrighty. So we're going to go through the few items that I completed. I completed the Buxom Lip Gloss and Sugar. Sugar. Sorry, I felt like saying that. Every time I say the name in my head today, I've been saying Sugar. I don't know why. Anyways, it's done. The next one is the sample from Buxom. I'm trying to get more out. The wand's a little short, and it's goopy, and that's a problem with these when you get down to the very bottom. I find they get goopy, so yeah, that's done. Alrighty, so both of those lip products, yay! Next one is the Avon Glimmer Stick Diamonds G42 and Twilight Sparkle. I've had this several years. I was trying to use it up. Here's the original line, and here it is. Gone. So yes, that is awesome. I'm totally stoked with that. So I'm glad that's out of my collection. So those are the empties. Now here is the finishes. These would be a disappointment and realization, if you will, that I'm not going to finish these because the quality got bad. And what I mean is eyeshadows, when they go bad, they either smell or the texture changes dramatically where it won't blend. It's just chalky and chunky, and it's just not working, or you have a hard time picking it up on your brush. I'm having problem picking this up on a brush. I can rub my finger and get it going, but I think it's the moisture from my skin that's getting it moving. It's dried out. I have hard pan on these eyeshadows, and they're about a year old, and this is something I've noticed with a lot of my vegan organic lines. When they say 12 months, it's like 12 months. You ain't getting much past that. If it says 18 months, that's it. If it says 6 months, you're done. Maybe a month after that too. These guys I got just over a year ago. I figure a year and a couple months, and they're shot. I had put these 3. They're part of the Lovely Trio from Pacifica. I loved them. This one has quite a big dip in it. I was using these all the time at one point. I put them aside and I was using other things, and you know how it is, you forget about things sometimes, especially the small ones. Don't forget the big palettes, but I forget the small guys because they're tucked away. And then this was part of a bigger palette that I decided to depot, and I think maybe that was a mistake. I think maybe it caused it to dry out just a little bit faster too. These were Experience and Softness when I got them. I mean, they were smooth and buttery and so soft. They blended nicely. The colors were great. If you want to get just one palette that has a bunch of nice kind of tropical, neutral, they have a purpley look, like a light brown look, and then they had some darker blues and punches with a touch of green. I can make several different eye looks with this. For a one-person palette who wants to be vegan, this is a really good palette, and in 1 year you'll go through these small pans quick enough to make it worth. Or get one of their trios, and if you're an everyday user, you'll hit that no problem. But because I have such a variety and I'm constantly using different stuff, I've come to that realization that vegan products like eyeshadows may become an issue for me. But we will see. I will keep trying different things and we will go from there. But yeah, these, unfortunately, are all going to get chucked out. They're just True Shot, not going to be part of the Project Pan. If I can't use it, what's the point of it, right? So that was the update on what I had. Now we're going to add a few things in. First thing I'm going to add in is the Buxom Lip Gloss in Dolly. It's the matte formula with no glitter at all. I have the more traditional glitter one that everybody likes. There's a little bit of a difference there. This is matte and no glitter. I like it. It's a nice little deeper color, but it works beautifully, and I don't have to worry about it smearing everywhere. And the other one I'm going to put in there is White Russian. That's about here. Oh, and I'm sorry, I think Dolly was pretty obvious, so that's there. White Russian's a little harder to see. It's about right there. Yeah, you can kind of see there. So I'm going to put these two in and try to get these two used up in the next month. Next thing I'm going to add in is another eyeliner. It's my 12-year-old eyeliner. I know some people are going to like, oh my gosh, she has a 12-year-old. I've had this thing forever. Absolutely loved it. It's a favorite shade. I have found a dupe, I do believe. I tested it. The formulas feel the same. They're running smooth. I haven't showed it in a haul or anything because I want to make sure it's the same, but I'm pretty positive. So by the time I finish this, I should have an idea if that one works. But I want to use it up. It needs to go. It's hung around long enough. It's an old friend, but it's time this old friend bites the dust. I know, it's hard. It's so hard. Anyways, next item is the NYX Wonder Pencil. I've actually only had this about a year. I would use it for a while and then I put it aside and use it for a while. It just doesn't stay all day in my water line and down here. I had to reapply it right before I put the video on. After a couple hours it fades off and it's not there. It doesn't flake, it doesn't hurt my eyes, but yeah, a couple hours and then it's done. I was trying to find something that lasts longer and I haven't found anything I really like. And then the last thing is, it's a hard time reading this, but I got this in my BoxyCharm last month instead of the liquid lipsticks, and it's Bella Peony. You can't even see the wording, and I haven't used it that much, and this wording came off really quick. It kind of reminds me of what everybody talks about when they talk about ColourPop and this packaging. The words go away, and you're like, what did it say? I do know this is in the color Cinnamon. I actually had to go look back in my video and figure it out. I have had one problem with this. The tip keeps drying out and breaking, so I have to keep resharpening it every time I use it. So it probably won't take me long to go through this. I actually used this as a lip liner today before I went over it with another color. So I'm definitely wanting to use that up and get that out of my collection. Those are the things I am adding for now. We will see what happens next month. I figure I keep a few items rotating in and out. We'll see how long it takes me to get through things. Well, that's it. You all have a nice day, and until next time, remember, you do you, all right?